Hello everyone, and today I made a tier list of every single clan that was relevant on Cosmic Networks. I didn't include clans that had like less than 4 members, or I didn't remember at all, because obviously how would I rank them if I didn't remember them? But yeah, enjoy the video, leave a like, and yeah. So to start the video, I figured that we might as well start with my clan, which is RDM Your Mom. It was mostly a clan that was used for newer players just to get AKs and just get their clan perks and base. So for that reason, I'm just going to put it in probably Bums. Not a lot of known people were in it besides me and Carl, Duck, but yeah. So for that reason, I'm putting RDM Your Mom in Bums. The next clan is Weeaboo Squad. This clan was owned by Inagami, and not many people were in it. It was kind of a Minge clan, like Inagami's other clan. So for that reason, I'm just going to put it in Shitters. They got raided a lot, and it was pretty mingy, so I think that's where they belong. The next clan is Trollwaffen and Edensgate. They both were supposed to merge before both of them were just removed off the server. They were both RP clans. One of them was like more of a cult RP clan, and the other one was like a German World War I RP clan. I think they were kind of mingy, kind of trolly, but I do like that they incorporated a lot of cool base designs with it. So for that reason, I'm putting Trollwaffen and Edensgate into Bums. The next clan up is the Linguinis. I think this clan was pretty cool because it was an RP clan that actually used the pizza maker job, and they also had like printers in the back and they served pizzas. A lot of people went to their pizza places. A lot of people were in the clan. So for that reason, I'm going to put them in good. I think they had a chance to be respectable, but I don't think they were around long enough, and I think a lot of people left before they met their max potential as a clan. So I'm just going to put them in good for now. Next up is Miami Heat, and I think that it's obvious that Miami Heat belongs in the legend rank. No, I'm joking. Miami Heat was a clan owned by Tyler Hero that was a very big meme. Tyler would always say Miami Heat on top and stuff like that when he was the only one in the clan. So that was not very good. The clan was not very good. The people who joined the clan were not very good, and it got raided very often. So for that reason, I'm going to put it inside of Shitters. Next clan is Olympus. This was the clan that had Rainforest Wolf in it and also had J-Dot in it. J-Dot when he originally unboxed his second big Glock and that he actually used. And yeah, I think the clan was memed on a lot for being carried by the big Glock and also having Rainforest Wolf in it. And they did not last very long, so for that reason, I am going to put them in Shitters. Next up is Magma. This was a clan that I do not know who the owner was, and the only people I remember being in it were a bunch of random kids. I don't think the clan was very successful or very long. And yeah, it was pretty much just a bunch of kids in fail bases who got shit on a lot and raided. So I would put Magma in Shitters. Next up, I'm going to do one that I think is a little bit more controversial again, which is Lolly Destroyers. A lot of people hate this clan for obvious reasons. It's literally in the title of their clan. I do not like the clan very much. All they were really known for is getting raided, having Robo in it, and complaining a lot and reporting people a lot. The only thing I can really remember about it is that Fox Jules and Robo were in it. I don't even know who owned it. So for that reason, I am going to put them in Shitters. Next up is a pretty average one. It's THC. Not a very, I'd say, big or controversial clan. I just think a lot of people were in it for a while, and then a lot of people left. I think that's really it. So I'm just going to put them in good. I have nothing bad to say or nothing really good to say about them. It was just an alright clan that a lot of people were in. Next up is the clan Metanator is insecure about his aim. This clan was made at the beginning of the relaunch of Cosmic. I believe it was started by just some random who dueled Metanator. I saw like 3 people in it. I've never saw them base or anything, so for that reason, I'm just gonna put them in shitters. Next clan up is Task Force 1. I believe this clan was either owned by Sloth or Boink or Bread. I don't really know. This clan was like if My Chemical Romance was a clan, or an anime profile picture was a clan. Super edgy, no one can get in mentality. No one really wanted to join. They only ever based in one spot in Industrial. Not many people in the clan, and wasn't around for very long, so I would say this is just Bum's clan. I know they had plans to make this a big clan, but just never really did it, so I'm just gonna stick it in Bums, since they really never did anything besides just be kind of edgy and mysterious with it. Next up is Empathy. I think that's what the name of the clan was. This is a clan that Fox Jewels made when it's kind of just a subsidiary of Formal. Pretty much people just only joined this to be in hashtag girl clan, or they couldn't make it in Formal. I would say the clan got raided a decent amount of times, but I wouldn't say they got shit on. Pretty much only the people who were rejected from Formal joined this clan, so I would just put it in not bad. They didn't particularly get beamed, but they also weren't particularly notable or good. It was just kind of Fox Jewels cult. The next one up is Scarlet Devils. This clan was led by Naoto, and I don't really know who was in it. I feel like I remember seeing an okay amount of people in it. It was mostly a basing clan, I'm pretty sure, and I didn't really see their bases get raided often. I have nothing really bad to say or good to say about it, so I'll just put them in not bad. I think it was just a starter clan for a few people, and just basing clan in general, so yeah. The next clan up is Envy. I was not around for the majority of this clan's existence. I think I joined the server like right as it was getting towards its end. I remember seeing a decent amount of people in it, and current day when you talk about clans, a lot of people talk about Envy and Divinity, so I would just say Envy belongs in Respectable, because I feel like everyone I've ever talked to who is a big name on the server says that they were an Envy or says something about Envy being good. I don't remember hearing anything bad, so I'll just put Envy in Respectable. Next up is Equinox. This clan was owned by Lonk and was pretty much just Empathy, but with Lonk owning it, and with more femboys and furries than you could ever expect. I think this was like the furry femboy clan. It was ridiculous the amount of them in it. They had a lot of good bases. I don't think they got raided very often. They only got raided by other top clans. Pretty respectable clan, but the only issue I really see is I'm pretty sure Lonk is a pedophile. I'm not 100% sure if he is. I feel like I've heard about it. I feel like I've heard about him being friends with pedophiles. So for that reason, for the unconfirmed pedophile allegations, I'm going to have to put the clan in not bad, but I will say it was an alright run, trying to ride on the coattail of Formal, but I think this is where they belong. The next clan is IRS. I know they weren't technically a clan. You don't need to tell me. I've been told like 40 times throughout the making of this video. Every time I show someone the list, they're like, IRS IRS isn't a clan. IRS wasn't a clan. I know IRS was not a clan. But it was an organization, okay? I think IRS was very big and very influential on the server. A lot of rule changes, a lot of basing changes, a lot of player targeting changes. Metanator did very good at leading it. They made a lot of money. A lot of clans fell because of IRS. So, for that, I will put them in respectable. I do not just think they deserve legendary just due to, I feel like their presence wasn't large for very long. It was large for a very brief period of time compared to other clans that belong in the legendary category, as you'll see later. So for that, they belong in respectable, which is very good still. The next one is going to be Daybreak. I know a lot of you have been fiending to see this one on the list. I know it's a very big clan, and this is going to be the reason a lot of people watch the video, is just to see where I put Daybreak. So I'm going to begin pleading my case for Daybreak right now. Before Daybreak, I was only on the server for a couple of months. I still owned RDM Your Mom, and there was no clan at the time that I remember existing, really, besides Daybreak. Daybreak was a giant clan filled with only the best players. A lot of newer players feared them. They didn't want to base because they were there. They didn't want to base alone because they were there. People didn't want to start clans because they were there. It was like Daybreak was something bigger than a clan at the time. A lot of people were just terrified of Daybreak. People complained about getting raided by Daybreak. People complained about nerfing RCs, nerfing PCAMs, nerfing raiding, all kinds of crazy stuff. And they made a lot of change to the server happen. And I think it's one of the most prestigious clans that existed. Literally, people would switch up on their day one best friend in real life to join Daybreak, I swear. Like, literally anyone would join it if they were given a request to join. I feel like I never heard about them getting raided unless they were AFK. So, for that reason, I'm going to put them in Legend. Exactly where I think they belong. I don't think it's really a debate. I think Daybreak is the only clan who really did everything I just mentioned. They pretty much just shattered the competition. And how could I ever mention Daybreak without mentioning Gaybreak? I'm pretty sure SpongeBob owned this clan. It was a pretty good meme for a little bit, and then he deleted it, so I don't think they ever based or anything. I'm pretty sure it was just a meme clan. I thought it was pretty funny. A lot of people thought it was funny because that was like the big thing, was to make fun of Daybreak at the time. So for that reason, I'll just put them in bums. Next up is LGBTQIA. This was one of Anthony's clans. Anthony's clans are the same typical thing, just pretty much randoms and women. Kids, people who just can't get in main clans that he thinks are funny, so he'll invite to his clan. For that reason, I'm just going to put it right into shitters. I've literally never seen anyone in this clan do anything besides minge and be with Anthony. Next up is Anthony's other clan he had before, Horny Juice. I think this one I have slightly more respect for than LGBTQI because this clan actually had notable people in it. But the people who are notable in it did not stay in this clan for very long after they were in it. So I'm going to put this one in bums instead of shitters because at least a few good people came out of it. Next up is Nightfix. I'm pretty sure Queen Anarchy owned this clan. Pretty much, there were a couple people in it, not really anyone notable besides Queen. IRS pretty much dunked on them. Metanator trolled the hell out of Queen. Queen is known to have mental breakdowns and be a fucking lunatic. So I'm just going to put Nightfix into shitters, as they're literally known for nothing besides being bullied by IRS. Next up is ERP. This was just a clan owned by Inagami that I think just had his friends in it. I don't really remember them basing much or anything. The few times they based, I'm pretty sure they got raided, but I'm pretty sure it was just mostly a Minge clan. So for that reason, I'll just put them in bums. They didn't really do anything that notable. Next up is Elements. This clan had a lot of like small little kids in it, from what I remember. But actually, I would say they were not terrible at basing. Out of all the clans that were just known to have younger people in it, Elements was not terrible. I remember they used to have some good bases, but they would get raided sometimes. They were alright, and for that reason, I'll just put them in not bad. A lot of people didn't stay in this clan. They left the clan for more serious clans, but it was a good starter clan for a lot of people. So respect, put them in not bad. Next up is probably going to be the most controversial one out of the video, and it is Scam City. Scam City came from a completely different server. They joined from Maze, I believe, and they pretty much joined, and they had one base that they always based in, and they were not bad, honestly, for brand new players who are just like getting a hang of a new server. They were pretty good. They had everybody speaking in hashtags. They had everyone angry. They had a bunch of meme clans made. All kinds of crazy stuff. They literally shook the entire server. The biggest thing since Daybreak on the server at the time. They had a lot of rules changed. Everyone arguing about them. All kinds of people wanted to join. Everyone wanted to base in them. And Anthony even had to perm some of the people and delete. I'd say it affected him enough to delete the server. I'm pretty sure Scam City is responsible for the deletion of the original server before the recent reopening. So for that reason, I'm going to put Scam City up here in Legendary. It was a crazy. Everyone wanted to be like them or speak in hashtags, do all the crazy stuff. They started so many trends. And they did it without really raiding at all. Pretty much just basing and shit talking in OOC. So yeah. Next up is Clover. This was another decently sized clan around the time Daybreak existed. Clover was like the poor man's response to Daybreak. A lot of newer players joined it to try to get defense from Daybreak, to try to get in like a good base and band together. And they honestly did pretty good. At the time, I was informal when this clan was made, so I wasn't in it. But I did actually base with them a few times. And they had some pretty good defense. They did a lot of cheesy stuff, like use the heavy guard. And yeah, I'd say Clover was pretty good. They held their own. And a lot of people had this as their first clan. So for that reason, I'm going to put Clover in good. The next one up is Formal MX. This clan was very big for me. It was one of the first clans that I actually joined outside of my own clan. It was the reason I deleted my old clan, was to join this clan. And it really did change my perspective on the server, and I think it changed a lot of other people's perspectives on the server too. It got a lot of people to stay on the server. A lot of people wanted to join. It was another one of those clans where if you got invited, like, you were joining, because at the time there was not a lot of clans that people were going for besides Daybreak. So yeah, Formal made a lot of things big on the server, like the application system. They had a lot of big names in it. We did a lot of events. It pretty much just became a community at the end, and grew outside of Cosmic, which is pretty good. They only really ever got raided by Daybreak in the beginning. It kind of fell downhill after, like, a lot of people, the bigger names, left the clan, like Sping Bing and Tempted and me. And but yeah, I'd say Formal MX changed the server a lot. It had a lot of people in the clan, and it was a lot of people's first clan, a lot of people's favorite clan. And for that reason, everyone's gonna say it's biased, but I really do think they deserve Legend. I was debating this with a couple of my friends, but I really do think that they deserve Legend. A lot of people did a lot for this clan. The basing was good. The rating was really good. It was really fun. So I will put Formal MX in Legend. Next clan up is Melon Gods. Pretty sure this was just Melon Gods' personal clan. I don't think he invited many people to it. Pretty much just people who base with him. Nothing really bad to say about it. I like Melon Boy. So for that reason, I'll just put it in good. He was good at basing, and the people in his clan were not bad. So, yeah. Next up is Subway. I do not know who owned this clan. It was just an RP clan. I don't think it was anything really besides that. I thought they were kind of mingy, but nothing really bad about them. I can say it's just an RP clan. I'll put them in not bad. Next is Angel Makers. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot this clan existed. I was reminded that this clan existed by Rise. He says that a guy named Guts owned it. I remember Guts existing, but I do not remember anything about them. I don't remember much about this clan at all. I feel like I only just remember it existing and a few people being in it and basing. So for all the vague memories, I'll just put them in not bad, because I feel like it was just a short-lived clan that based a little bit. That's all I really remember. But if you have, remember anything about it, comment below, I guess. Next up is Monolith. I know a lot of you guys probably thought I forgot it because we're getting later into the end of the video and you didn't see it yet, but I did not forget Monolith. I think that Monolith was pretty big. It was pretty much the successor. It came out of the ashes after pretty much every clan fell apart. There was no real big clan after everyone left Formal. And then Metanator announced that he was going to make his large comeback. And not gonna lie, I remember when he was making this and he asked me to join the clan, I was like, this guy's a fucking lunatic. He thinks he can just make a big clan every time he comes here. But he was not wrong. He succeeded again. He got everybody, bunch of people in Monolith. Everyone wanted to join Monolith for a period of time. And I think people still like Monolith, and the hype for Monolith has lived longer than a lot of people would have expected. Monolith took the same path Formal took in turning into a ranked community server thing more. But I think they executed it better than Formal did, because Formal only did it for a short term. So I think they really just took the blueprint that other servers and clans made and succeeded in integrating it. And Monolith actually has an active Discord server outside of Cosmic where they talk about things outside of Cosmic. So for that reason, I think Monolith belongs in Legend. On top of that, they don't really get rated often. They pretty much ran Titan RP, and which had nothing to do with Metanator being admin, obviously, guys. That had nothing to do with it, right? But and they're also pretty decent at rating. So yeah, Monolith belongs in Legend. Next is Honesty Village. Honesty Village is just all the people who were in Scam City, but on new accounts. I think Honesty Village was funny. They had everyone saying hashtags again, but this time they were trying to lay more low, I think, and not make as many people angry. So I would say Honesty Village belongs at a not bad. I think it was alright. Just they were trying to lay low and get everyone saying hashtags again. And last but definitely not least, Big Pharma! I think everyone knows exactly where Big Pharma belongs. It is the most obvious spot where it belongs. Big Pharma has saved their spot in the shitters rank. Big Pharma is the biggest shitters of all shitters. I feel like somehow Comrade Cat has found a way to sniff out the worst of the worst toxic ass shit players out of anyone. Big Pharma is known to be the easiest to raid, the worst at raiding, the funniest to troll. They are just all around the best shitters in the game. So for that, Big Pharma, you have saved your spot in the shitters rank.